Hi, I'm Yannick Hanfman.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
This is Sebastian Wolfner.
It's Marc-Andrea Whistler.
I am Francisco Cerundolo.
And you're listening to the Gametolove Podcast. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Novak Djokovic comes in, he steals the title, he wins the 23rd Grand Slam. He's the first guy in history to win 23 Grand Slams.
Alcaraz is going to win Roland Garros this year. He wants to be the greatest player. He wants to emulate some of the big goats of the game. I think Iga's going to win Roland Garros and win it back to back. It doesn't happen often.
Iga Swiatek is going to be picking up her third, and in the men's, Daniel Medvedev.
Rude winning Roland Garros. Ostapenko is going to get her second Roland Garros title.
Carlos Alcaraz is going to win the men's side. Iga Swiatek is going to win on the women's.
Daniil Medvedev and Jessica Pegula will bring home the trophies this year.
Novak Djokovic clinching his 23rd. And then on the women's side, we're going to put Ostapenko.
On the women's side, been on fire, has won titles on every surface. Her name is Elena Rybakina. And on the men's, Carlos Alcaraz will win his first French Open.
Novak Djokovic is the 2023 Roland Garros champion.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Game to Love tennis podcast live stream. We're at the French Open, where there's only 5 matches left on the women's side in the first round, and I got one of them for you. It's Bianca ANDREESCU, former world number 1 and Grand Slam champion, versus former number 4 in the world, Bianca ANDREESCU, also a Grand Slam champion at the US Open. This match is already underway, so it's 30 love for Bianca. She is serving first in the first game. She's gone to her first 2 points. So actually make it 40 love. So I'm going to get your predictions. You're going to get my predictions. And then we're going to get right into the play-by-play after this. All right, folks. So predictions. Who do we got? Well, Ted Nervander from Finland says it's going to be AZARENKA is going to take it 4-6, 6-2, 6-3 in 2 hours and 13 minutes. Well, hello, Snehil. Welcome. And by the way, folks, that was a game to love. So to kick off the match, we already have our first game to love for Bianca. She's up 1 love. Yep. Who else we got in the house? Yeah, we had a big upset, folks, on the men's side already. This is one of the toughest matches to predict. Yeah, it is. I'm going to go ahead and say Vika is going to take it. I'm going to say in 3. Okay. Cedric Covey gets it done. Good to have you, Cedric. Good to see you, brother. We got Ghost, Uncle Ghosty saying BB's going to take it 7-5, 5-7, 7-6, 10-8. In the super tiebreak, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Love the specifics, my friend. So just so you guys know, was it Miami in the 4th round, Bianca sprained her ankle pretty badly. It looked really bad by the screeches and everything of her in that moment, but she actually came back right away, and she played in Madrid. She has yet to win a match since that 4th round injury exit there. In Miami. So that's one of the reasons that I'm going to go ahead and choose AZARENKA, because I just think that Andreescu, unless she's running on pure adrenaline, which she might be, she just hasn't had the form as of late. Although AZARENKA as well hasn't been super dominant lately either. And we all know clay's not her favorite surface, so she's not bad on it. And so, yeah, there you go. Nice little setup. They're both Nike athletes. We'll get into the... Ooh, Bianca looks like she dyed her hair. Both players are looking fly in their Nike outfits. Not the biggest fan of the Nike outfits on the men's side. But the women's side, I think they did a way better job. So we have a serve +1. It was called out. AZARENKA is kind of wondering. And the umpire does confirm that it was out. AZARENKA agrees. It's love 15 on her serve. Fancy seeing you all here, says Kathy. How are you, Kathy? Great to see you in here as always. Wait, you've been talking to Ted, Ghost, LOL. So iconic. Hello, so iconic. Great to have you in the chat. Thank you for saying hi. Azarenka in 3 says Cedric. Ted, the teddy bear. Ted always does the precise prediction. Yes, Ted Nervander. In case you're wondering, I'll pop it up here. Boom. Very specific. That's Ghost is following the footsteps of the great Finnish man Ted Nervander, who chose Azarenka in 3. Losing 4-6 and then taking it 6-2, 6-3 in 2 hours and 13 minutes. There we go. All right. So Azarenka under a little bit of pressure. Forehand inside out from Bianca on her second shot, and it's a winner. So real quick now, Andreescu has won 7 of the first 8 points in this match, and she has 2 break points locked and loaded in her first return game. So very, very good start for the Canadian, making me double think, reconsider if I should have chosen to bet against her. Not bet, but predict against her. All right, here we go. Azarenka, 15-40. First serve is long, so Andreescu will have a look here at a second serve for the break point. All right. Beautiful clay here in Paris. Tournament is now properly underway. Ooh, that was barely in. And then the +1 from Azarenka is a cross-court backhander, and it ends up being a winner. She really nice depth. The ball landed right at the sideline, pretty deep there. So first break point of the match saved. Another one she is facing is Azarenka. Okay, Azarenka, of course, proud mother. I believe her son's name is Leo. Brings him around whenever she can. Nice second serve, a high kicker, but Bianca with a forehand goes long. So saves 2 break points. Hey, I think they're showing little Leo there. He's got a headband on. If that's him, I think that's him. Her son. He's got, if it's him, he has really long hair, longer than last time, if I recall. Okay, here we go. Deuce for serve. Up the tee is good. Backhand return. Ooh, lands way wide from Bianca. I would even go ahead and call that a shank. And it is now game point for the Belarusian. Oh, LOL. I don't know Ted, but he appears to have me blocked. He must be European. Interesting. I did not know that you were blocked. Ghosty. Andreescu 4-3, says Sean. Oh, welcome, Sean. Azarenka 7-6, 3-6, 6-2 in 2:15. Wow. Barbara Rogalski, I've sent my love from Poland. Welcome from Poland. Thank you for the love, Barbara. And congratulations on the world #1 Polish player. She, I think has she officially won? I should actually double check before I make such claims. Yes, she did officially win. It was 6-4 and then a bagel in the second set. So Iga cruising as many expected. All right, so we're 1 game apiece here. Andreescu now serving. First serve, wow. That was about 2 feet long and 2 feet wide. Second serve on the way to kick off game #2. Second serve, good. Backhand return up the middle. Now forehand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu, cross court, forehand Azarenka. Now backhand Andreescu up the line, and it's a winner, 15-love. All right, so what is Andreescu wearing, you're probably wondering? Well, that's a great question, folks, because I enjoy describing the kits of these players. So Andreescu is wearing green and white. It's kind of like green, yeah, green and white, but there's almost like a lime kind of tint on the white. Maybe it's just my screen or what. But anyway, she's wearing a dress, and hold on, I'll give you a better first serve into the net. I need to get it. Oh, there we go. There's a better look. So she's wearing a top. It's a dress, but the top is like a tank top, and then it goes into a dress. It's got like squiggly green lines. Oh, second serve ace up the tee. 30-love. Very nice looking. Yeah. Okay. So she's got green and white patterns, and it's all mainly a white background with like green squigglies that kind of straight lines that intersect, and then there's like a white space on her chest. where it's all white and then a black Nike logo. She's got a white Nike visor with the black logo, white Nike wristbands on either wrist, and then she's got like tights underneath the skirt that are all white, and then she got pink and white, or is it maybe mauve and white shoes? So there you have it. That is what Andreescu is wearing. She's decked out in all Nike. So this is the new Nike women's Roland Garros line, which again, I really like. The men's, not so much. And nice serve. Backhand return is nice and deep. Azarenka, and then the forehand from Bianca goes just long. And it is now 30-15. So the pace of this match, folks, not super great as of yet. Oh, it looks like the umpire is coming to... Oh, the call... Azarenka, she's saying, "Are you kidding me?" So what happened was the ball was called out, and then everyone thought it was out. The umpire came off the chair and has now called it in. Azarenka is incredulous. She does not agree whatsoever. She's saying this is ridiculous. And Andreescu is just kind of chilling at the other side. I mean, she's as far away as you can be from this whole fiasco. And Azarenka's got her fingers up, and she's speaking quite forcefully, not using bad language, but she's definitely a little bit heated here. And the umpire just kind of, they're doing an ultra slow-mo replay. Ooh, it looks like it was clearly out. Yeah, and Azarenka, like right away after it bounced, she even took a look at it. So here we go. It's we're going to redo the point. It's 30-love once again. So Azarenka has cooled off and accepted the fate. I think that she was wronged there, but we got a forehand-to-forehand battle now. Forehand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu up the line. Backhand cross-court Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, backhand slice Azarenka. Now Andreescu goes up the line, and it's a winner, 40-love. And... let's see how Azarenka, yeah, she's doing the self-talk right now, and it doesn't look positive. It looks like she's still back at that last point that went against her. And I do think that she was correct. I do think the ball was out, and it was a wrong call. The umpire saw the wrong mark. But alas, here we are, 40-love. Andreescu looking for her second straight game to love to start off this match. On her serve. All right, we got a backhand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka cross court, forehand chop from Andreescu, backhand cross court Azarenka, backhand Bianca. Now backhand up the line Azarenka. Ooh, and then she does a nice little chop slice. It actually landed right at the foot of Bianca Andreescu. She didn't even go for it, oddly enough. And Azarenka wins her first point on the Andreescu serve in this match. So it is 40-15. That was a really nice little slice. Bianca Andreescu was just not expecting that slice. It kind of came out of nowhere. It was a beautiful slice too. And it landed right by her feet. I'm really surprised she didn't go for more than that. All right. Go Sing. Vika is right. The part of clay I dislike the most. Yeah, definitely right. She was wronged on that point. Seems like the female version of the men's. Musetti wore the green-white. Holger wore the gray today. Let's see here. Let's see. This feels more like a quarterfinal. Actually, that's not a bad call. I mean, we do have... Oh, Andreescu! Wow. So the ball was shot right at her, rally ball, but it was like right kind of like directly at her. She couldn't move out of the way. So she does the between the legs from behind tweener attempt, but it does not land in. So it is now 40-30. And from 40-love, a little bit of pressure, especially considering the fact that she actually was given a point that she shouldn't have won. I'm talking about Andreescu. She got a lucky call there. But it's game point, 5.5, almost 6 minutes this game. And the return goes long from Azarenka, and Andreescu holds. We are on serve 2-1 here. All right, let's go back to the chat. Sorry, been neglecting you folks for a little bit here. We got Max. Hey, Covey and everyone, welcome. I can't believe JG said BB is done. She's very strong. could use some support for mental health or whatever, but she's got a lot of weapons and a track record winning a slam. Yeah, I don't think she's done. I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and say she's one of my contenders in this very tournament, but I also don't think that I think that she might have I'm hoping as a Canadian and a fan of hers that she has a couple majors left in her. At least, because I think she's capable, and I hope that she does get back to that level that I think she's capable, and that she's kind of on the trajectory of showing us before she hurt her ankle. So there we go. Hey, Cedric from Max saying hi to Cedric to Max. Hey, Cedric. We got Daz Reynolds. Big up, Cedric. Hope you're well today. Ghost, I'm very blockable. Some say I have an avatar only a mother can love. A bad mother, that is. Todd, for the women, you could say that for many matches. Yeah, talking about this feels like a quarterfinal. Okay, let's see here. I missed the old Dominic team. Poor guy comes back from 2 sets down and then loses in a 5-setter yesterday. Yes, one of the podcasts I listened said they brought the 2017 kits back. Okay. They got to get Hawkeye in there, says Ghost. Even if it's wrong, it's consistently wrong for all players equally. Putting it on umps ensures injustice. Green and white colors look nice. Of the tennis kits, says Max. Okay, folks. So Andreescu is cleaning the baseline, which is kind of funny because she's not even serving. But that's nice of her. And here we go. Back on it. 1-2 on serve. Azarenka. First serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Now backhand Azarenka. +1 winner. Wrong footing Andreescu. It's 15 love. Yes, BB Def wearing female version of what Musetti wear. Yeah, you know what I don't like about the men's? It looks like a home plate. It looks like a baseball shirt. It looks literally like home plate on the chest, and it's really big. And it's like too big, and it takes attention, and I don't like the squiggly lines. I think the form fits better on the women's side because they have less, they're not wearing the full t-shirt. They're just wearing the tank top. So I think in the tank top with the squigglies, it's good. Nice little drop shot from Bianca Andreescu. Azarenka gets to it, but pushes it into the net. And it's 15 all. Yeah, the on the men's, it literally is just this massive home plate. It just, to me, I'm just thinking baseball the whole time. So that's why it really kind of bothers me. Todd Hill, I predicted Medvedev wouldn't reach the 4th round. Wouldn't that be considered an accurate prediction? Yes, it would, my friend. First round. Basically, I mean, you gave yourself 4 rounds of leeway, but yeah, I would say that is accurate. Big up Daz. Todd, kind of broad, but technically, yes. Kathy and I, we were always on the same page. Kathy, love it. Kathy, yes, I expected at least a winner too. Ghost, I love BB. I love when Serena pulled out with injuries in a final at a tournament. Toronto, she went over there and crouched down and told Serena she was the best. Andreescu is awesome. Yeah, Canadians are pretty dope. Manor, yo! She got the GTL cubby emojis. Great to see you. I was hoping and wondering if Manoris would be here. Great to have you. Manoris, Ghost is happy to see you as well. Those girls never met before. Can you believe that? Yeah, I forgot to actually mention. I mean, I did read up to prep this match. I didn't mention in the pregame, these players have never met before. This is their first meeting. Another reason why it was tough to make a call on a prediction. All right, nice serve here at 30-15. And then the +1 Azarenka is a good backhand up the line. A forehand attempt from Bianca goes wide, and it is now 40-15. So Azarenka looking a little bit stronger. And good on her for kind of, she had a bad call go against her, and she didn't dwell on it for too long. She did dwell for a point or two, but it's good that she hasn't let her kind of get in her head. Nice serve now, forehand to forehand battle, forehand Andreescu, and it's a cross-court winner as Azarenka was expecting it to come up the line on that one. Let's see here. Of course I'll be here, Covey, says Manor. Max, hey Manor, the only lives I don't see are Iga. There you go. I hope Bianca reaches her championship form again. Same here, Todd. I really think that she can. I think it's in her. For example, a guy like Dominic Thiem, unfortunately, I think that the game passed him by during his injury recovery. And Azarenka, holds. This time a ball was called out, and she agrees with it, and she forcefully circles it in case the umpire wants to come down and take a look. But in the end, it is a hold, and we are at 2-all. Good body language there from Azarenka, fist pumping between points. It's good to see. All right, Covey, people got a bit too hyped after everyone had him as the third fave after Alcaraz and Novak. Yeah, with Medi, I agree with you there. I didn't have Medi going to the semis or anything. And the reasoning is he's, even though he's getting more comfortable with the clay. By the way, folks, I didn't even mention once. Please do hit the like and the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. That way you'll be able to get notified as to when all of our live videos will be dropping. We got play-by-play live streams. We got reactions and previews. We got Covey's Corner. We got the countdown. We've got our regular GTL tennis podcast with Ben and JG as well. So tons and tons of information and videos for you. But anyways, back to that, Snail. The reason I didn't have Medi going far is even though he is having a sort of positive, I don't want to call it a resurgence, but a positive surge on clay lately. Roland Garros is one of the slowest clay courts on the entire tour. So he already dislikes slow courts, although he's getting more used to the clay. And this is the slowest of the clay. The only thing that could have made it any worse is if it was damp, like rainy or cloudy, or if it was a night match. But other than that, he generally doesn't like the... I wasn't expecting him to lose in the first round, though. That was definitely a surprise. But, yeah. So anyways, but yeah, big upsets. And, we already have a quarter on the women's side where I think almost virtually all the main seeds have gone out. So we'll kind of get into that as well. Ooh, nice backhand winner up the line from Azarenka. And she has a little bit of an opening now on the Andreescu serve as it is 15-30. Surprise exits. Kvitova, Bencic. Yeah, Bencic. I mean, I know she's been injured for a bit, and she changed her kit, by the way. She's Asics. She went from Nike to Asics. And our girl Rybakina. Actually, no, I listened because Gary did mention that I was saying Rybakina and was it Kalinina? Kalinina. Wrong. So I was saying Kalinina. It's Kalinina. Rybakina is just Rybakina. That's how she says it. Anyways, Rybakina has switched from Adidas to, I believe, is it the Yonex kit now? So I haven't seen it yet. She did win against Brenda Fruhvirtova, one of the younger of the two Fruhvirtova sisters. She won, I believe, 6-4, 6-2, but I didn't get to see any highlights yet. Azarenka now with a backhand, forcing Bianca to go into the net with her backhand, and it sets up double break point. So first real sign of pressure for Andreescu. Can she come out of it? Here we go. First serve is good. Backhand return, nice and deep. Backhand from Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Backhand slice Andreescu. Azarenka approach shot. Up on the forehand side, but then a backhand cross-court winner from Bianca Andreescu saves the first break point as they show her parents, mom and dad, in the crowd. For the Canadian, Azarenka did get a little help from the net court. It didn't actually end up helping Bianca. So on the approach shot, Azarenka, her approach went off the net, went upwards, and it gave Bianca just an extra second to really line up that passing shot, which she did to perfection. All right, 30-40, second break point. Backhand return, forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka to the backhand Andreescu. It's a looper. Backhand cross-court Azarenka, slice from Andreescu. Now cross-court, forehand goes long from Azarenka, and Andreescu saves 2 break points, and we are at deuce now. Gotta say, Azarenka also looking extremely sharp, folks. Always looking good. And we'll get into her kit situation in just a second. So now the styles of their kits are very similar. The tank top and the skirt. Actually, the tank tops are different. It looks like Andreescu is wearing a different style tank top. It's a little bit thicker, just like the. And then Andreescu's Azarenka's goes kind of like where it crosses over, it gets closer. So it looks like it is a different kind of fit. But she's wearing this kind of gray and purple. Azarenka's got an easy put away, and she does slam it. Although Andreescu got a racket on it, but then it went long. So Azarenka sets up another break point here, third of the game. So Azarenka, she's wearing a white headband, Nike, black swoosh right in the middle, white wristbands on either side, and so she's got the purple and white top, and then the dark purple skirt with the tights of the same color underneath, and then she's got also those pink and white, pink/mauve and white Nike shoes. So there you go, a couple Nike outfits. And it's a beautiful cross-court return. Bianca with a desperation chip, which Azarenka goes forehand cross-court swinging volley winner. And we have our first break of the match, folks. And it goes to Azarenka.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Oh, wow. There you go. I'm gonna make it her day. It's Azarenka. Manor saying Bencic and Dimitrov ditched Nike. Bencic has Asics and Dimitrov has Lacoste now. A lot of people switching around major time, I'm noticing. Does Medi's departure mean we can rate Rublev higher now? Everyone is sleeping on him, and he just won Monte Carlo. Yeah, I mean, he's a quarterfinal machine when it comes to these majors. It's just that he's never made a semi, and I know that he will at some point break out. And yeah, maybe that's a good point. This could be that little opening that he needs. Rybakina ditched Adidas and has ugly Yonex now. Okay, so I haven't seen that yet. Does Yonex do a tennis shoe? I believe they do. Now you're making me wonder if I'm correct. I feel like I've definitely seen, like on the tennis court, Nike shoes and whatnot, or sorry, Yonex shoes. But now I'm wondering. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna say 99%. You know what? I'm gonna go just type Google Yonex tennis shoes. Yeah, they do. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there you go. Stan the man. I was like, I knew someone wore them. Okay, Azarenka, nice first point there, forcing Andreescu to hit a chop forehand, but that goes into the net, and it's 15-love. So Azarenka's up a break, and she's got a little bit of momentum here, folks. Oh, her skirt is actually layered. I didn't notice it, but she's got the deep purple, and then like the lavender layer underneath, and then the deep purple tights under. So she kind of pops up when she serves. So there you go. I didn't know that was another layer. Adds to the mystique of the kits. Okay, Covey, let's get back into this chat. 30 love here for Azarenka. Covey, watch out for Svitolina. Could have a really big Roland Garros. I have a feeling, don't know why, like maybe a final. She dismantled last year's semifinalist Trevisan, one of your dark horses on the countdown. Exactly. I chose it. I was sitting in for JG and Trevisan, and on the men's side was Francisco Cerundolo were my kind of dark horses. And yeah, very, very impressive. Not to mention she won in Strasbourg last week. Oh, there you go. They're showing. They showed a close up of Azarenka. She wrote her son's name Leo on the side sole of her shoe with a heart beside it. So nice little tribute to her son there. Yeah, great call, Snahill. Very, very good call. Definitely something to watch out for. What is this sad boy music? I know I was about to like shed a tear at the end of that one. Not sure about Azarenka button, to be honest. Ghost, it's all Team Angst music. Haha. Of course, Max is our resident musical expert, and Azarenka goes inside out forehand, but it's wide. She is taking a look, but that was to me it looked very obviously long, and she accepts that, and it is now 40-30. So still a game point here. Andreescu adjusting her visor. Azarenka's got the cool. Like, she's got some parts of her hair are braided in one style. Some are like a loose braid. Some is a tight braid. Some is just loose hair. And it's like kind of a smorgasbord. It almost looks like a bouquet of flowers, but of hair, if that makes sense. Maybe Covey playing the first one. Oh. Sorry, Kathy, I'm not sure there. I think there's an updated button. Let me just see if it is, if it's queued up, because there's a chance that Ben may have just queued up one if there is more than one. We have Mukova, Sakari, Kaladina, Jabur, Ostapenko, Root, Tsitsipas, Rybakina, Runa, Sabalenka. Yeah, that's the one. That's the only one that we have. So I'm not sure if there is another one, but thanks for letting me know, Kathy. Kathy, yes, Victoria Button needs a complete remix. I was speculating that he could get past Nole. True, that was probably a mistake. Teen Angst is a perfect description. Yeah, for sure. It makes me feel something for sure. Okay, so Azarenka consolidates, and it is a 4-2 lead for the former world number one. Consolidation, baby. And folks, do hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We always have new stuff coming out, new videos. We got news updates coming out. We've got cool segments like Cubby's Corner and the Countdown. Lots of cool stuff. Also, look in the description box. You can join our Discord. That way you can chat with our members and our commentators. You can also purchase any merch, for example, like this shirt above me. Wait, there. Yeah, see that shirt right there? Oh, Game to Love Tennis Podcast. I got me one of those. Also got a hoodie as well. So check the description box below if you would like to support the channel financially by getting some merch. And also, mad love to our top tippers so far at Roland Garros. Kathy leading the way. She's in this very chat. 14.98. We have Goldflake at 12.84. Charles with 7.18, and Alex BG from Bulgaria. We have $1.36. So thank you to everyone for your kind contributions. Azarenka now has set up a triple break point. Nice +1 attempt on the. I like the idea from Bianca Andreescu, but the drop shot on the +1 was horrendous, and Azarenka easily rips that for a winner, and it is now love 40. So Andreescu under huge pressure. If she loses one of the next 3 points, Azarenka will have the chance to serve out this first set. Now we have a second serve on the way from Andreescu. It is good. Backhand return up the middle. Forehand Andreescu. Chop back from Azarenka. Now another forehand to the same corner, and it's a winner from Andreescu. This time a wrong footing Azarenka, and she saves one of potentially 3 breakpoint opportunities. Second on the way. I was hoping Bouchard was in draw, but don't see her. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to her. I didn't actually... haven't really followed her too much. I know she played recently. Where did she play? Was she in Madrid? I think she lost early in Madrid, potentially. All right, so serve is good. Now we got a backhand from Andreescu. It's a looper. Oh, she tried to do a moon ball, but it actually landed, bounced on her side of the net. So very, very short. And we have a second straight break now. A 2-break lead as well for Azarenka. Warning to anyone who's not feeling super positive and happy, I am going to hit the Azarenka button, just so you know.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Stay Ben got a lot of ish for that sleepy button. I could have sworn he redid it. I mean, and the thing is, Kathy, you're probably right. I know you've been around GTL, so you know there's oftentimes I don't know something that happened in the past, and you'll kind of give me clarification, or you'll be like, oh, Ben made that one on the spot. Or he probably did this, and you'll like totally make the right call when I ask Ben later. So, and I think maybe with this being a major, Ben's got like extra work. So if there is more than one, he might have just loaded the first one that he saw because he's just doing so much. Like these guys work so hard on majors. I mean, I get to do Covey's Quarter once a week. That's usually a lot of work, but these guys are doing 2, 3, 4 videos a week. So yeah. Of course, we're kind of joking too, Ben. So no, don't take it personally. I actually think it's good to have a little switch up, but it is kind of funny for sure how people are like, it's too melancholic for me. Okay, Azarenka looking to serve out the first set. She can even get broken in this game and still have another chance in her next service. So she's up a couple breaks, but it's 15-love here, 35 minutes in, and she's 3 points away from a 1-set-to-love lead. Serve is good. Return is a short one from Andreescu, and Azarenka dumps that into the net on the backhand side. Could have done a little bit more with that, but nods her head, and she's ready to go for the next point. 15 all. Unforced errors, 5 apiece so far. So 35 minutes in, 5 apiece. That's an average of 1 error per player every 7 minutes. How about that, guys? Mathematics. All right. Nice serve. Now backhand from Bianca. Backhand and Azarenka. That goes long. And now it is 15-30. So a tiny bit of an opening. Halfway to a break now is Andreescu. BRB. Got to put the recycling out. Get there. Hope you make it before the truck passes you by. Trigger warnings, LOL, says Sean Power. Yeah, Ben queued up the one in a hurry, probably. If should I eat? Depends. What are you eating, Manoris? Got to stay away from the carbs. I'm telling you, I've been off the carbs now for what is it? Almost 3 months. I'm still having there's this special bread that has 1/8 the amount of carbs that a normal slice of bread does, and it's super expensive. It's like $9 for a slice, but I have one a day with some avocado. Yeah, so if you're eating healthy food, I say go for it. And a serve, I think that skidded off the line from Azarenka, and Andreescu couldn't react on time, and she kind of just flubs a backhand wide. So Azarenka set point 40-30. Bianca Andreescu not looking super impressed with herself. Facial expression neutral to unhappy in that range. All right, Azarenka first serve. Ooh, set point. That one is into the net. Second serve here on our first set point is good. Backhand return cross court. Now backhand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, and it's a little bit of a shank. It goes wide, lands in the alleyway, and Azarenka takes the first set 6-2, folks. Unfortunately, for some of you, I'm going to have to press the button again.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Manoris, you're right. You can always donate and ask for another button. Yes, that's another way. Thank you very much, Manoris. That is another way that if you would like to hear a different button, of course, drop a $5 tip and we will get you buttons. We have a whole bunch queued up for the majors, and I can always request more from our faithful co-leader, Ben. Ben from the famous Ben and JG combination. All right, folks, let's run through some scores today. How about it? On the women's side, this is what happened. We had the 16-year-old youngster continuing her phenomenal play. Mira Andreeva, the Russian, 143rd rated, ranked in the world. And she, what was her final? It was, oops, what's going on here, Cov? I wanted to see. Yeah, 6-2, 6-1. How impressive from Mira Andreeva, folks. So Andreeva, she won in straight sets. So Diane Perry beat Kalinina in straight sets. Peterson of Sweden took out Ferro of France in straight sets. We had Jin Yu Wang take out Boskova in straight sets. We had Jabeur over Bronzetti in straights. We had Danilovic over Beindl, the Ukrainian, in straight sets. We had Dodin of France over Yaniseyevich, another French player. We had Mazarova down, loses in 3 to Coco Gauff. We had Noskova takes out Kovanic. Kovanic retired after being down 1-0. Grabner over Rus straight sets. We had Sorribes Tormo over Burrell, the French woman, in straights. We had Krejcikova, surprising, the former champion, lost to Lucia Azarenka in straights. We had Paulini over Kirstea in 3. We had Rybakina straights over Brenda Fruvirtova. We had Davis over Zhu in straights. We had Iga over Bushka in straight sets. And then there's 4 more matches to go on in the first round. We have In Albon of Switzerland is losing to Liu of the United States. She's down a set, but they're on serve in the second. Azarenka, of course, is up 1-0. Andreescu is just about to kick off the second set. Actually, she just did with a double fault. We have Andreeva, the woman who Andreescu was playing when she had that horrific ankle injury in Miami. She is down a break early in the first set, 4-1. And then the final first rounder, we have Shelby Rogers is on serve against Petra Marčić, who is, she's at 2-3 on serve in the first set. All right, so there is an update. We'll get into the men's updates as well on the next break. But here we go, folks. Not a great start for Bianca. She's down love 30, but we're into a rally here. And it's an inside-in forehand winner from Andreescu off a short ball. And she gets her first point of set number 2, 15-30. Okay. Ghost Menoris lives in Israel. If the travel vids I watch are any indication, then hell yes, she should eat. The food there is delish. Yeah, that's a good point. Can Georgie upset Pegula? That's a good question. I'm going to go ahead and say no. In this specific tournament, do I actually... You know what? Maybe I wonder if, like, on clay, she would have the best chance, too. Because Pegula is pretty good. Ooh, Andreescu. The +1 was a very short ball that she ran up to in plenty of time and just dumped it into the net. And that sets up a double break point. So Azarenka looks to be cruising here. From the point it was 2-2 in the first set, she's just ripped 4 straight games and has been on her toes the entire time since that moment. All right, so here it is, 15-40. And so getting back to that, Todd, can Georgie upset Pegula? First, the answer is yes, she can. Will she? So in my brain, what I'm doing is going through, like, Pegula virtually always beats players she's supposed to beat. Georgie is a heavy hitter, and when she's on, and she won her first set against Cornet. Sorry, her first match against Cornet. So she could be on. So the answer is I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to choose Pegula in that specific matchup. I'm an Azarenka fan, but not sure what the point is anymore, says Sean Power. I mean, you know, she's had a very good career. 10 years ago, she was winning majors, world #1. So, you know, Mother Time does creep up on everyone. Azarenka is the best button exists. Don't change my mind, says Minor. So yeah, Sean. I mean, she made it to the semifinals in Australia. That's impressive. So yeah, she still has some gas in the tank, in my opinion. Menoris can't think clearly through the hunger pangs. All right, and return up the line. And Andreescu running forehand goes into the net, and she is broken right away. I mean, the goal now should just be trying to get to hit the Andreescu button at least once, because it's actually crazy that we haven't even hit her button. All right, I'm going to be a little quicker going through the men's scores today, folks. Here we go. We had Jari straight sets over Delian. We had Nishioka in 5 over JJ Wolf. Tommy Paul straight sets over Dominic Stricker. We had Casper Ruud straight sets over Elias Ymer. We had G.A. Oliveri, the Argentine, a five-set win over Pesci Pericard of France. Purcell over Jay Thompson in an Australian matchup. That was in 4 sets. Vavasori, 3 sets over 3-2 over Kecmanovic. Molchan, straight sets over Hugo Gaston. Zverev, straight sets over Lloyd Harris. Zeppieri, 5-set win over Bublik. Seyboth Wild, the Brazilian, takes out number 2 seed Medvedev in a crazy 5-setter. Rusevori takes out Barrera in 5. Cerundolo Francisco takes out Munar in 4. Runa over Eubanks in 4. And then we got Fritz straight sets over Michael Moe in an All-American matchup. We had Dimitrov over Stakov, I believe. That's also in straight sets. Currently, Halis is up 2-1 on serve in the fourth against Peya of Argentina. We have Rinderknecht is up 2-1 and is actually serving for the match against Gasquet, although he's down love 30 on his service game. We have Hanfmann is just into the third set. He's up 2-0 over Thiago Monteiro of Brazil. And the final match of the day, folks, will be the night match, Gael Monfils versus Sebastian Baez. That'll be the last match of the day. All right, Andreescu now under putting pressure on the Azarenka serve, as she is, it is love 30 Azarenka. And it's a cross-court winner as she changes direction, does Bianca Andreescu, and it sets up a love 40 scoreline triple break point for the Canadian. So after getting broken to kick off set number 2, she has very quickly taken the first 3 points on the Azarenka serve. All right, so let's get back to the chat as well. Where are we at? Rafa is now 137 in the live rankings. No more Emor Bros and Fruity Sisters. The brother and sister. Yeah, that's a good call. Chilich 59, Zverev 69. Nice. BRB says, Ghost, the draw has really opened up for Madison Keys, says Cap. Welcome, Cap. Great to have you. Todd Hill, Andreescu needs a break back now. And she gets it now, folks. Was that 2 love? I think it was a break to love. Yes, it was a game to love. It was a break, and we're going to hit the Andreescu button, folks.
Coming to the rescue. Bianca Andreescu. Bianca Andreescu.
We got Ted saying Gael Monfils will win 3-6, 6-4, 6-4, 3-6, 6-2 in 3 hours and 52 minutes. Boom. All right, so Andreescu is serving at love 15 here, game 3 of the second set. Azarenka with a beautiful forehand inside-in winner. And looks like neither player is too keen on trying to hold serve, as each has been broken in their first service game, and Andreescu has already conceded the first 2 points in her second service game of this set. Oh my God, back on serve. The Medi hype was insane after Rome, and look what happened. Yup. That was a crazy 4 hours and 15 minutes of tennis. Andreescu with an ace up the tee. 15-30. Okay. 3 aces for Andreescu, 0 Azarenka so far in the match. All right, serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Now forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, just wide of the sideline. And then Azarenka kicks the ball out of the air. It looked out to me. Yeah, umpire comes down, points at the mark, says it's out, points at it 3 times. Azarenka she's not agreeing. She thinks it's a different mark potentially. The umpire is saying it's this far out, showing about an inch. He said, I checked it, it's this far out. She's accepting it. Shot Spot is also, or Hawkeye or whatever, I don't even know what it's called anymore, it has also shown that it is out by about an inch, which is about the same as what the umpire is saying. So I think the first time she got screwed when the ball was called in, when it was clearly out. This time, I think it's the right call. All right, here we go. 30-all. And first serve is long from Andreescu, and a second serve on the way. As the sharply dressed linesman over there, with his what kind of sweater is that? It looks like it would be like Ralph Lauren or something. Ooh, it's a double fault, setting up another break point opportunity. Ooh. So I did mention 3 aces to none for Andreescu. Well, she also has more double faults, 2-1. Okay. For a third consecutive break to start this set. Can Azarenka do it? First serve was just long, but Azarenka ripped an up-the-line winner. If that had gone in, it would have been the break point. Oh, that's that cool tennis ball. Oh, it's another double fault. Back-to-back double faults from 30-all, and Azarenka gets another break. Second break in as many chances in this set. All right, folks, so the Canadian is under some pressure here. She's down a set and a break once again. She was also down a set and a break 2 games ago. Broke right back. Can she do that once again? Andreescu is blowing her nose, so I wonder if she has any sinus issues. Good job on the mental game from Azarenka. It's been a couple of times where she's been unhappy with calls. She doesn't dwell on them for too long. She's only dwelled on these calls against her that she feels are against her for a point or two, and then just kind of lets it go. Even though she kind of vehemently disagrees when she's arguing the point, she does kind of let it go. And the last one, she rightly let it go because it was the right call. Okay, folks, so Andreescu, can you come back? 52 minutes into this match, 40 minutes for the first set, 12 minutes into set number 2. Nice little samurai bun for Andreescu. All right, Azarenka now up a break, set and a break serving. Her serve is good, return cross court. And then the forehand from Azarenka goes long. It's love 15. Not too many viewers. We only got 36 people in the house, 38 likes. So thank you to every single one of you for showing loves and likes. Cedric saying thumbs up to Manor and Ted. Gasquet on clay is very unpredictable. Yeah, I would agree with that, especially at this age in his career. Capricorn, thumbs up from Cedric. Hey, Cedric. Gasquet, WTF, says Manor. He was down 5-love. Oh, okay. So 5-4. What? WTF? He was down. Okay. So he was actually, he made it a set, it looks like. Let's see. Where is he at now? Yeah, it's 5-all. Rinder Connect is now serving at 5-all. Okay. Bianca cross-court backhand, blocked back by Azarenka. And, Bianca tried to go to the same spot, but went wide this time. And now it is 30-15 Azarenka on her serve. It's good to see that Andreescu has no lingering effects from the ankle, but I wonder what else is. I wonder if it's just the fitness that is. She doesn't look on. You know what I mean? Like when she was in Miami, she was on this trajectory where she was really playing well, I don't feel that same juice right now. And I think maybe it has to do with the fact that she did have that injury and she's just kind of finding her rhythm again. Nice forehand cross court. Azarenka, Bianca Andreescu tries to do with a chopped forehand back, but kind of goes off the frame and shanks it there. And it is now 40-15. Hit that shank button, y'all. All right, serve is good. Returned up the middle from Andreescu, and then a backhand cross court into the open space for Azarenka for the easy hold. And it is now 3-1 with the consolidation. Okay, folks, so Azarenka is cruising here. It's starting to feel like a foregone conclusion. Might be a little early to say that because it's only 3-1. It's only halfway there, but just don't feel too many signs of life right now from Andreescu. Nice serve, backhand inside in from Azarenka, and then Andreescu backhand goes long. And it's love 15. If she gets broken here, then I dare say it would be a foregone conclusion. It's already down 1 break. She was broken in the very first game of the set. Broke right back and then was broken again. Trying to hold, trying to stop the bleeding here. And Azarenka with a short return, and Bianca Andreescu with an overhead put away, and it's 15-all. So ever since 2-all in the first set, Azarenka has now reeled off 7 of the last 8 games, folks. So all one-way traffic here right now, except for that last point where Bianca does get the easy overhead. Here we go. 15-all first serve long. Second serve now. Second serve is good. Backhand return nice and deep. Forehand, Bianca Andreescu. Now backhand Azarenka. She's at the net and attempted overhead, try to get over her on the lob there, but not enough. And it's an easy put away from Azarenka. 15-30. Can't believe they've never faced each other before. I guess it's not that surprising because Andreescu took like a 14-month hiatus. So that definitely would have had an effect on that. Nice put away there. Azarenka. Fist pumps afterwards. Good positive body language. All right. 15-30. First serve is wide. Here's another second serve. So Bianca's one of the players who never has a second ball. So they just get the second ball if they need to do a second serve from the ball person. Okay. Chip back. So cross-court return from Azarenka, chip back from Andreescu. It's a short one, and then an easy put away from Azarenka halfway to the net. And it sets up another couple of break points, folks. So Azarenka, she has 2 chances to take a double break lead in this set. Yeah, not super exciting, unfortunately, folks. The pace and the energy in this match is very low, and I think Azarenka would be smart to not try and bring the level up because Andreescu is a very kind of emotional type player. So if you get her into it, so I'd say it would actually behoove Azarenka to keep it a tame match. You know, keep the fireworks at a low, emotions at a low. Nice little rally going on, and then a backhanded cross-court attempted pass from Azarenka goes wide. And so Andreescu saves 1 break point. Another one on the docket here, 30-40. Okay, so Ben said he was going to make a new Azarenka button, but he was outvoted by chat. I did not vote. I would have changed it. So I was incorrect, reported by ESPN. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Monfils and Baez on court. Okay. Covey, if you could cover Monfils after this, it would be great. JG was speaking about someone covering it. I unfortunately, so I unfortunately will not be able to. So I got super. We got a nice little forehand to forehand rally, and then Andreescu hit a forehand. It looked like it bounced weird because, it must have bounced off of a divot. Yeah, and it went right under Azarenka's racket. She did a full swing in it. The ball literally went under her racket, so it must have hit a weird thing. So Snahill, what I was saying was during the Masters, like basically 3-4 tournaments in a row, I had the perfect schedule where I was able to cover like a whole bunch of matches. To begin this week of this major, I unfortunately have some other work to do, as well as got to take care of my mom. As many of you might know, she had a stroke a couple years ago, and so I moved back home and live with her. So she's got some appointments and stuff coming up this week and next week. So I won't be able to do the next match. Long-winded way of answering that question. But rest assured, I will do my very best to get in as many matches I can. Most likely, it'll be better come the weekend and into the second week. That's when some of my mom's appointments and stuff slow down. So yeah, unfortunately, won't be able to do that, but I will definitely try to do that later on in the tournament. I'll go eating, Cubby. Where? So what are you gonna do? What you eating? No problem. I hope Roland can cover the Monfils. Yeah, maybe that'd be nice. I am lucky that for the night matches for me, those are the big ones, because when the matches actually start, it's 2 a.m. The first match of the day always begins at 2 a.m. my time. So that's like it's a little early, but yeah, probably in the second week I'll probably start getting up a little bit earlier and earlier. So yeah. Little thumbs up from Cedric for Covey. By the way, folks, do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we have plenty more action for you in the next couple of weeks as a Roland Garros. We're into day 3, and we've had some big upsets already. We're missing the king of clay himself, Alcaraz. Nadal. So I was reading something about Alcaraz on my screen while I was saying, yeah, the king of clay, that you could even say the god of clay, is out of the tournament, Nadal. So it is a wide open field on the men's side. Got a little bit wider with Medvedev out, and the women's side as well. There have been a couple of upsets so far. So lots of fun going on. Let's take a look at some of these upsets. We had Kudermetova lost, the 11th seed. We had Kalinina, the 25th seed, has lost all as well. We had which other one? Haddad Maya made it through. That was easy victory for her. Vekic makes it through. Kirstea, 30th seed, is out as well. Kvitova, the 10th seed, is out. Jabeur with a nice victory. She moves on to round 2. Sakari, the number 8 seed, is out. The 21 seed, Magda Linette. By the way, Andreescu holds there. I've been kind of not commentating for the last couple minutes here, but it is Azarenka still up a break 3-2 and will serve after this changeover. Bencic, the 12th seed, also out. Who else we got? Mertens does go through. Pagula, easy win over Collins, 6-4, 6-2. Garcia makes it through. She's the number 5 seed. Trevisan, the 26th seed, versus Svitolina. Although Svitolina, normally, if she wasn't just coming back from maternity leave, she would probably be the favorite normally between the two of those two. So I don't know if that's... I mean, it is an upset, but not a huge one. Pliskova loses to Sloane Stephens, gets bageled in the first set. That was crazy. And then Shuai Zhang, she lost, the 29th seed. Sabalenka is through, though. Contentious match against Kostyuk. Not in the sense that it was a close tennis match, but the whole war situation thing there. All right, Azarenka serving at 3-2, up a break here, looking to inch closer to a spot in the second round, and the backhand from Bianca Andreescu goes long, and it is 15-love, Azarenka. I think that is her son with the long hair, Leo. She's got that cool tennis ball pendant too, necklace, does Azarenka. It's like a necklace and it's like a kind of looks like a glass green tennis ball. First serve is good, and the return, Bianca goes into the net. 30-love real quick here for Azarenka. Azarenka was recently in the National Hockey League, the NHL All-Star Game. She was one of the judges. She lives in Miami, and that's where the All-Star Game was. So she was a judge. They have this shootout competition. She was one of the judges. Her and her son were in the judges' booth on the ice there. So pretty cool to see Azarenka in hockey context. Ooh, backhand into the net from Azarenka after a decent rally from both players. And it's now 30-15. Covey, caregiver, tough job. Luckily we have a lot of help. Me living at home, I'm kind of like the go-to person, but we have time. We do have a lot. We have a huge family, family helping make food and, taking care of my mom sometimes when I need to go do stuff, make money, whatever. So yeah, it is a tough job, but do have a lot of help, luckily. Blessed with a really big, good family. So a nice little inside-out winner. Forehand from Andreescu brings us to 30 all. A little bit of ferocity in that. Top 3 Czech ladies are out. Insane, says Cap. Yeah, the good thing for the Czechs is they have like 700 women who are like extremely capable of winning like almost every tennis tournament. So even though the top 3 are out, they still got some in the draw. But yeah, it's tough for them, especially the top ones. And Azarenka cross-court backhand, and it looked out. And she wants to double check. She swoops by the net, takes a look, sees that it was out. And now Andreescu has a chance to get back on serve, folks. It's 30-40 now, and she has a break point opportunity. She was just down 1-3. She held and has a chance to break to get back to level. Can she do it? First serve, Azarenka, wide. Here comes the second. Second serve is good. Backhand return. Now forehand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka cross court. Forehand up the line from Andreescu, and it goes just wide, landing in the alley, the tram lines, and it is deuce once again. Actually, it wasn't deuce yet in this game. It's level once again at deuce. Here we go. That was a really nice running forehand from Azarenka. Andreescu had the right idea, just did not execute, and then swipes her racket angrily at the ground after missing that forehand. Azarenka did not like that toss, so she will try another one here. Deuce once again. First serve is good. Backhand return, cross court, then chip back. Now Bianca, backhand into the net. The chip from Azarenka stayed low, and as it looked like Andreescu was kind of expecting it to jump a little higher, and it didn't. And her backhand she was reaching for goes into the net. Game point Azarenka, looking to keep that one break lead. Okay, first serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Now chop back from Azarenka. Short ball. Bianca goes up the line. Chopped again. Swinging volley from Andreescu at the net, and it's a winner cross court, bringing us back to deuce again. There we go. On her toes the whole time there. Andreescu. Her first shot pushes Azarenka back. Second shot makes her final approach. And then third shot was a swinging volley. Nicely done. Azarenka, first serve, good. Backhand return up the middle. Azarenka forehand cross court. Forehand Bianca. Forehand Azarenka. Now Bianca goes forehand cross court. Wrong footing Azarenka. It sets up another break. So the tennis is picking up here, folks. It looks like the players are starting to feel that it's getting business endy. Is it a pet peeve of anyone else when the player's wristband is scrunched up and not laying flat on the wrist? I always have a wristband when I'm playing tennis or pickleball or touch tennis, and it is my pet peeve when it's not so like flat against my wrist. And right now, Bianca's are all scrunched up, and it's like my OCD is just going into overdrive right now. All right. Oh, nice forehand to forehand, and then the forehand from Andreescu forces an error from Azarenka, and we have a break, and we are back on serve here in set number 2.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
All right, and we're back on serve in set number 2. Bianca serving. We got a forehand now, backhand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, inside out, backhand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu. Now, all defense here from Andreescu. Just keep chipping them back. Azarenka keeps pushing her across the court, side to side, and finally gets a backhand winner, does Azarenka. Great rally there. It was all defense for Andreescu, all offense Azarenka. And it's good to see a point like that won on a winner instead of an error. Net points, pretty good. Azarenka, 4 for 4. Bianca is 5 for 5. So both players perfect when making their way up to the net. All right. First serve at Love 15 is long. Second on the way. OT Dubs. 43 likes, 40 people in here. Thank you to everyone for your support. Really appreciate it. We got Cap saying, come on, BB. And Azarenka up the line. Now backhand slice from Andreescu, short ball, and then the forehand inside in winner from Azarenka. She makes her way to meet that short ball, and it's now Love 30. So really tough holding here in this second set. There's been 4 breaks in 6 games. And beautiful serve up the tee. Backhand attempted return from Azarenka goes wide. Andreescu relieves a little bit of the pressure. It's now 15-30. So no one else with the scrunchy thing? I don't know, man. Can't handle it. Can't handle when the wristband is all scrunched up. It's a nice serve to the backhand of Azarenka, backhand into the net, and it's an easy point for Andreescu, 30-all. Okay, here we go. First serve is up. It's good. Backhand return up the middle, nice and deep. Forehand Andreescu. Azarenka comes in, approaches on that. And Andreescu passes her. Beautiful backhand cross-court passing shot, dipping right as it got to the net. And Azarenka just couldn't get a racket on it. Nice little on-the-run dipping backhand cross-court winner. Nice. And we have another break point opportunity. No, sorry, my bad. It's 40-30. It is a game point, I should say. It's not a break point opportunity. I'm so used to everyone breaking in this set that I just assumed. Nice serve. Now we got forehand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu. Oh, it caught the line. I thought it was going wide. It caught the line. And a big yell from Andreescu as she holds. So it is 4-3 Andreescu. We are on serve in set number 2.
Coming to the rescue.
the Canadian has fought her way back. She was down 1-3 in the second set. She's won the last 3 straight games. Hold, break, hold. And Azarenka now still on serve, so no reason to panic. She's also up a break. Sorry, also up a set. So definitely no reason there. Wow, Andreescu's dad claps funny. He claps like this. He's got one hand is a fist and the other hand is and he's doing this. Either he's holding something in his hand or he was taught a different way to clap. 33 folks in the chat, and we've got 43 likes. So the ratios are well over 100%. Thank you to everyone for the support. Azarenka is ready to serve, but Andreescu had to get her hair in a nice little bun. All right, first serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Now backhand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, wide. 15 love for Azarenka. All right. Here we go. 15 love. First serve. Ooh, just long. A little bit of a late call. The umpire has come out of his chair, and he confirms it was out. Second serve on the way. Gotta say, I like it when the umpires are just quick to get out of the chair, because sometimes... Ooh, second serve, and then Andreescu ran around the backhand and tried to destroy a forehand winner, but it was just wide. So it is now 30 love Azarenka. Good to see. That's the right time to get aggressive on a second serve return for sure. Just got to execute that a little better. Oh, speaking of executing better, first serve. Ripper cross-court winner from Andreescu, continuing with the theme of trying to pulverize returns. This was off of a first, and it landed right on the sideline. So a couple of huge swings for Andreescu. One pays off, one was just wide. All right, serve is good. Backhand return now. Forehand Azarenka lands in. Backhand moonball and swinging volley from Azarenka. And Bianca chops that back. It's a floater, and then an easy put away at the net for Azarenka. 40-15, setting up a double game point. Yeah, she got lucky on her third shot. Azarenka hit an inside-out forehand. It ended up being loopy. I don't think she did it on purpose, but it landed just in, forcing Bianca behind the baseline. And then she took control of the point from there. All right, here we go. 40-15. First serve is good. Backhand, forehand return is good. Now, +1. Azarenka is wide. A little bit of a sitter that she had there, and she goes wide. And it is now 40-30. Another game point on the way. Not the cleanest strike from Azarenka. Hey, Cubby, I like twice for you. Thank you, Snail. I appreciate that. Alexander Laurence from LA, welcome. Hello. And Gary, my man, GSL. Was hoping to see you here. I'm going to hit this in 1 second. We got a forehand to forehand from Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. It's a looper. And forehand inside out from Andreescu. Now we got a backhand Azarenka up the line. Forehand Andreescu. Backhand cross-court Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. And a forehand goes long from Azarenka, and a huge yell from Andreescu as we get back to deuce. Oh my goodness, the anger in Azarenka's face. She's looking at her box and like saying something with this vindictiveness of like, wow, I honestly haven't seen something like that. Was a death stare if I ever saw one. Wow. Covey, GTL family, have already been on 2 streams today, and life has its limits. Says Gary. Don't worry, Gary. Don't worry at all. During the majors, I mean, it's wall to wall. So we need our breaks. Don't you ever feel obligated, but if you ever feel like saying hi, please do. I gave you a like, and I just had to say everyone must watch the Tennis Channel interview with Mira Andreeva. May I post the link? You may, Gary. Thank you very much for asking. I actually saw that as well, where she says Coco Gauff now has the most beautiful face. Mira has a cute little devil personality, incredible for a girl her age. People, Azarenka has mellowed over the years. Azarenka, nope. Yeah, that death stare was crazy. So Andreescu now has set herself up with a break point, folks. How crazy would it be? First serve is long from Azarenka. Yeah, I agree with Gary there. Cute little devil, very mischievous in a fun way, and also very good, intense tennis player. And the +1 from Azarenka is a backhand into the net, and another ferocious roar from Andreescu as she has won 4 straight games. She was down a set and down 1-3, and she has won the last 4 straight games. So it looks like we have a racket change as there's new balls in play. Andreescu will have a chance to serve it out with a fresh set of tennis balls. So that should help her out. Usually the server gets help on that. I sent it to JG earlier, Gary. Kathy, isn't she fantastic? Yeah. And impressive too, 6-2, 6-1, only dropped 3 games. She's precocious, says Kathy. All right, Andreescu now with a chance to serve it out. Nice serve to the body, returned short, but Andreescu with a miscue on the +1 and goes backhand into the net. That serve had a lot of pop. That looked like the fastest serve that she's hit today. And I think it has to do, A, with the fact that she's got the adrenaline now after coming back, breaking back, and then taking a break lead, and also the new balls and the new racket. So let's see. Here we go. 15 love. And an ace up the tee. 30 love. Azarenka's taking a look at the mark, but she wipes it as she sees that it was a good call. And it is now 15 all. I love that Snehal says he liked twice for me. That was awesome, man. Appreciate that, Snehal. Mumbai's finest. Actually, speaking of Mumbai, I wonder where Daria is doing. I haven't seen him. Or also Suwon. I wonder how SWL is doing. Ooh, short return. It was almost an accidental drop shot from Azarenka. And Andreescu got to it, but then pushed it long as she raced to the net to get to that ball. Good effort, but in the end, not enough. And it is now 15-30. So, Andreescu better buckle down and focus here. You got a chance to force a third set. Ooh, first serve is about 1.5 feet wide. Nice serve, backhand return now. Forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu, cross court, blocked back from Azarenka, very short ball, and then an easy overhead put away from Bianca. She puts that into the crowd. As you all know, if you watch my streams, I'm a big fan of putting the ball in the crowd on an overhead. Take no chances, just get it out. And she did just that, 30 all. Now 2 points away from a 1-set all score line for Andreescu. Can she do it? Or does Azarenka have another break up her sleeve? The younger Andreeva sister seems to be better. Yeah, that is Mira. That is the one who Gary is referring to. The other one is elder. I think she's 18, I believe. So we got those sisters. We got the Fravirtova sisters. Backhand inside out cross court winner on the second serve. Azarenka sets up a break point for herself here. So trying to get right back to level here after getting broken in the last game. By the way, did I actually press the button? That was it just in case I didn't. Okay, first serve is long from Andreescu. Second serve now. So Azarenka trying to get back onto serve, and she will if she can win this next point. Second serve is good. Forehand to the backhand of Andreescu. Now backhand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Or sorry, backhand Andreescu. And it's an inside out up the line. And we are at deuce, folks. So she saves one break point. The hype surrounding the Furvirtova sisters has transformed into crickets. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think Linda is it Linda? Brenda. Linda's the elder of the two. I think she's a little bit better. Brenda's like 15 or maybe 16 now. I think they're still going to be. I think we have yet to hear from them for sure. Still, growing pains, development, all that stuff comes into play. Kathy saying, "I've never seen the elder sister play. Neither have I, actually." So there you go. And then we got Sasha Bogdanov saying something. Hello, my friend Sasha. Thank you for joining. Linda and Brenda. Yeah. Sasha, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining us in the chat. By the way, folks, we have 50 people now, 53, and we got 43 likes. Let's see if we can match the likes with the amount of people in here. Please do give us a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We really appreciate your support. All right, Azarenka has a break point here to get back on level. Serve is good. Return nice and deep. Forehand inside out from Andreescu. Forces a backhand into the net from Azarenka, saving another break point. Is Andreescu there? Deuce once again. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. 44. Someone was listening and threw in a like. Thank you to whoever that was. And thank you to every one of you for joining. We have Sasha saying 2-set Azarenka. Okay, we have your prediction. Thank you, my friend. And Kathy saying hi to Sasha. All right, Andreescu, first serve at deuce, long. Second serve now. What's that? It's like a mini rock or something. Water. Okay, now backhand Azarenka. We're into a rally. Forehand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu, forehand. Oh, Azarenka into the net. And now Andreescu with a set point. Can she do it? Folks, it's a business end. Ooh, Andreescu thought she had an ace out wide, but it was a little bit of a late call by the line judge. And kind of comically, Andreescu is she's kind of just saying like, "Oh, that was such a good shot to end it on," and they're doing yeah, Hawkeye says it was about 2 millimeters out. So all line judges and automations have agreed. Okay, second serve. Now backhand return. Backhand Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu up the line, and it's a winner. And she takes it 6-3. There you go, folks. Andreescu forces a third set, just as I predicted, although I did predict her to lose in 3. However, she does force a third set. She was down 1-3, and she wins 5 straight games to take the second set, and now we're all level here. So good job, Bianca Andreescu.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
All right. So clean backhand winner up the line, and that seals set number 2 in the favor of Bianca Andreescu, the 2019 US Open champion. First Canadian singles player to ever win a major. So yeah, she is in the history books in my home country here in Canada. By the way, I am in Vancouver, BC. Second set, some stats for you. 2 aces Andreescu to love. 17 winners Andreescu to 11 for Azarenka. 10 unforced errors, 13 for Azarenka. 3 for 4 on the break points. Azarenka was 2 out of 7. So Azarenka was putting good pressure on. And like I said, she was up 3-1, but kind of fell apart a little bit. And I was mentioning at some point, I was saying that this match is kind of quiet and there's no emotions going on. And that actually bodes well for Azarenka because Andreescu, she can play well when the emotions come up. So I think she picked up her emotions there when she got the break back and then held. I think that was when the momentum really switched. So we're in for a good third set here, folks. Okay. Sasha with the Ukraine flag saying, my friend, you good commentator. Thank you very much, Sasha. I really do appreciate that. Gary saying, Bianca Andreeva is on TC Plus right now, down 2-4-4-2 at the moment. There you go. Let me switch over, says Kathy. Yes, we have a match. Katie, you live? I think asking where you live. And Kathy says, sorry, Sasha, are you asking me where I live? I live in Florida. And Gary saying, Sasha, hello, where are you from? Yes. Oh, Florida. In Atlanta, in Orlando, home of Mickey Mouse. What's his name? Ron DeSantis's nemesis, right? Mickey Mouse had a date with a guy from Florida last weekend. How'd it go, Cap? And did they have the rugged good looks of a Goran Ivanisevic? Let us know. Gary, BF up 5-3 in the second set. Okay. And then we got, hi, everyone. Let's go, BB. Bill, you're also from Canada, if I recall. Good to see you, my friend. Well, BB just erased a 1 set and a breakdown deficit and has pulled herself level. And we are just about to kick off set number 3. A little bit of wind. They have watered the courts. They have cleaned the courts. And yeah, definitely some wind now. It's starting to pick up, folks. Not sure what they're waiting for. The players are... Is there rain on the way? Or no, there wouldn't be rain. No, there's cloudless skies. There's some sort of delay. Azarenka's she has the ball. She's ready to serve, but she's just practicing her service motion. Now she's cleaning the baseline, which was already cleaned during the break after set number 2. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but Azarenka's just walked up to the line and is serving. So, all right, we're off and running. Set number 3. Oh, no! Andreescu fell over. Luckily, no scream, nothing. She's on her. She got up right away, like on her butt. She's sitting down. Her butt is on the court. Her feet are on the court, and now she's standing up. But she basically got wrong-footed, and it looked like a pretty bad... Okay, let's see her feet. I want to see what happened. Okay, so Andreescu returns up the middle, and then Azarenka goes back to the same side. So Andreescu was working her way to the middle and then tried to push off from the middle and go back to where the ball was. But her right foot slipped. So not the outside foot that she was pushing with, but the inside foot as she was doing like the... So she pushes with her left and then crosses with the other foot. The other foot slipped. And now she's being toweled off by the umpire or by someone because her entire back was just a layer of clay. Anyways, Azarenka wins the point, and Andreescu is no worse for wear. 15 love. All right, serve out wide is good. Return up the middle. Now Andreescu with her second shot was a beautiful forehand up the line winner. 15-all. Sasha, I'm from Florida. Also, I have a stepson named Sasha. Alexander. Very, very cool. Not BF, LA. Linda is her first name. Andreva. I believe it's... No, I'm confused. It's Erica, I believe. So for Virtua, it's Linda and Brenda, and it's Mira and Erica for the... Yeah, there you go. Gary's got Erica. Monfils doing fine till now, hoping for him to be back to his best and win, says Snehill. I love Svitolina, says Sasha, a fellow Ukrainian. No, Covey, I'm DeSantis' nemesis. I will fall on my sword to see him flame out. I mean, again, not to get too much into the whole politic thing, but I do not want that guy to be a world leader. I mean, he seems horrible, banning these books and fighting Mickey Mouse. And, you know, I heard there's a lot of like the immigrant workers now. It's like a lot of construction projects are getting screwed. It's crazy over there. Oh no, I jinxed Monfils. Sasha asking again, where are you from? Oh, I believe Sasha is from the Ukraine, but maybe we'll let them. Sasha earlier was saying showed this, so I'm assuming they're from the Ukraine, but I'll let them answer you. From Kiev. Is that the capital city of Ukraine? I believe it might be. Hello, says Dremt. Hello, good to see you, buddy. 45 people in. What are we at for likes? Exactly 45. Batting 1,000, folks. All right, so Azarenka now. Game point. And, serve was good, and the return into the net. After hitting the return, Bianca slowly spread her legs into a splits and then quickly got up, kind of like when Serena had that iconic point, although Serena did like a on the run smashing winner forehand and then ended up in the split slide. Anyways, Azarenka holds, and it is 1-love for her in this set. What do you say, folks? Should we hit the melancholy button for Azarenka? Let's do it.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Gonna make it her day, folks. Andreescu takes the first point on her serve. It's 15-love, and the wind is really picking up, folks. The players' skirts are flying around. Well, actually, it looks more so on Azarenka's side currently. Her hair and her skirt's blowing up. Bianca's is not, so it must be going in one direction. And good serve. Return goes just wide by about maybe 5 inches. Andreescu now 30-love. Yes, I will join you, Gary, says Kathy, in regards to DeSantis. Oh, man, that guy. I just... Like, the fact that like, if that guy ever becomes president, like, I just think the world it would be in such a bad place to accept someone like that as, like, a credible human. Okay. Andreescu with a beautiful drop shot after a pretty lengthy rally there. And it was beautiful. It was disguised nicely, and it just barely made it over the tape there. So Azarenka, literally no chance on that one. It's too perfect. And so Andreescu, 3 game points on her serve here. We're in for a doozy of a third set, folks. First serve is long. Cap saying Svitolina was great against Trevisan. If we get a Garcia Svitolina third round, that would be entertaining. Yeah, I would love to see that. We got the French woman versus the Ukrainian who's married to a Frenchman. That would be kind of fun. I'm pretty sure the crowd would, of course, go with Garcia there. Big hold there for Andreescu, and it was a hold to love. So let's get that button in there. I think Ukraine, Gary, he is a Svitolina fan. Sasha, I lived in Kiev in 2012. Wow, Gary, continuously surprising us. A 10-minute walk from the Botanical Garden, possibly the best city I have ever visited. Gary, full of surprises. I just love it. Oh, a nice little backhand up the line for Azarenka as she gets a short ball, meets it, and puts it away. 15-love on the serve. So everyone was getting broken left and right in the second set. Well, it looks like they have solidified their service games a little bit more. You think BB should lose 10 pounds to decrease injury occurrence? Honestly, I don't know her. I mean, oh, beautiful drop shot once again and a yell right afterwards. Azarenka, no chance, 15-all. So it was a first serve, return up the middle, and then Bianca's second shot, disguised a drop shot beautifully there. And she is level at 15-all. Honestly, I don't really know. Like, I don't know if injury troubles are due to her weight. I don't know if that's the case. So I'm not really sure. Oops, what did I do there? Okay. You got Sasha saying, Gary, they're Ukrainian. DT, that is between her and her trainer. There you go. Thank you, Kathy. I agree with you there. Andreescu, go win. I love Garcia in pink. Haven't seen her yet. Glory to Ukraine, and my Russian wife agrees 1,000%. That's good. That's good to hear. Really good to hear. Time for the BB button. Let's go. Might have to do that for you there in a second here. Erica took the second set. Good to hear. Okay. Thank you for that update. Cap, oh my gosh, I couldn't take my eyes off Caroline yesterday in the pink outfit for more reasons than one. That outfit is perfect for her. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look because I am missing out. And I'm an outfit guy, if you all know. Oh, Andreescu with a beautiful ripper of a forehand on a short ball. And it's 40-30 now for Azarenka. Andreescu tying her shoelaces. So Azarenka gave her a moon ball. And Andreescu waited for it to bounce. And while it was on its way up, she just smoked a forehand. And then gives a smile to her team like, yeah, I smoked that. First serve, Azarenka at 40-30 long. Man, now I'm all curious about this Garcia outfit, folks. Here we go. Second serve. Oh, didn't like the toss. Another second serve coming up. Wind blowing up. Second is good. Forehand return up the middle. Now forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Backhand chip from Azarenka. Short ball Andreescu. Swinging volley winner. And we're at deuce, folks. Azarenka looked like she had an easy service game. Even I was mentioning that the players were starting to get stronger on serve. And then, of course, she comes back to deuce. Okay, here we go. Serve is good. Backhand chip return. Nice and deep. Forehand Azarenka. Now backhand Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand chip Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Thinks about making her way to the net, but doesn't now. Backhand slice from Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Now Azarenka is at the... Andreescu made her way to the net, and Azarenka forehand passing shot up the line. It wasn't a cross. And Andreescu will lose that point. I like the aggressiveness, but she had one volley that she pushed a little bit too far into the court, and it was too high as well. If it was a little bit shorter, would have given Azarenka maybe force her to bend down to kind of hit it, but instead it wasn't a great volley, and Azarenka with an easy forehand up the line. So game point now, Azarenka. First serve is a let. We got another one on the way. How are you watching the match? Channel's channel is playing some other match for some reason. I'm watching it on a betting website where it's like up to the second. It's called Bet365. So depending on what country you're in, you might have access to it. Kathy, we're all going to hell in a handbasket, hoping Disney crushes him. Yeah. Go Erica in the match we are watching. I have no favorite. I admire both players very much. This is actually a battle of bulldogs. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I have Tennis Channel Plus. Never bet against Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that's right, Phil. Oh, Azarenka. Forehand goes long. And is that the break? Oh, Azarenka. No, it wasn't a break. Okay, so Azarenka, she always likes to receive the balls from the ball boy. So when she turns around, she likes the balls to come from her left. And so she just yelled at the ball kids, like, always bring it from that side. Go to that side. So I guess, these ball kids, they have more to do than just, pick up a ball and throw it or toss it back to someone. They got to listen to these players. Medvedev is another guy who directs traffic. He's like, okay, you go there, you pass it to him. It's really kind of funny. He's almost like a conductor. Okay, nice little rally. Forehand Azarenka, forehand Andreescu. It's a winner. Cross court with a lot of whip on that. Almost like Iga, the way that one came off of her racket. Rafa Iga style, like whip on that. Really nice looking shot from Bianca. Didn't know she had that in her bag. Forehand winners 17-7 for Andreescu. Wouldn't have thought that, actually. All right. Break point again for Andreescu. First serve is a let. Max, what is going on with Disney? Gosh, there's a guy, the governor of Florida, basically is waging a war against, the LGBTQ community. Disney is for the LGBTQ community. So it started with this bill or this guy called Don't Say Gay, where you're not allowed to talk about like sexuality in classrooms. It's called the Don't Say Gay bill. And basically Disney went against that. And then ever since then, they've been clashing. And I guess Disney just pulled like a $900 million or $1 billion. Oh, it's a beautiful forehand swinging volley on the short ball from Andreescu. And it gets her the break, folks. Huge break in game number 3. And Andreescu now is up 2-1. Will serve after the changeover.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
Yeah, Bill, I was thinking about you saying BB button. Yeah, you're right. Kathy saying, Alexandria, I'm watching Tennis Channel Plus, so I get every match. Poor ball kids getting yelled at by random millionaires. I didn't see Garcia yesterday either. Was at a BBQ all day. Hope it was a good time. Ems, welcome, Ems. Hello, how are ya? Your boy Holger with a nice victory. I was watching that one before this. He was sweating a little bit, but then he took over in the third set tiebreak and then cruises in set number 4. So good victory for him. Looks like Erica could meet Mira in the quarters if I'm reading the draw right. Probably won't happen, but that would be an amazing event. Yeah, sister love. All right, Andreescu up a break at 2-1 in the third set. Winner of this set will find their way into the round 2 of Roland Garros. And Andreescu chops a backhand that was really a deep shot from Azarenka, and that goes wide. So it's love 15 on the Andreescu serve. Gary, reminiscent of one Venus and Serena? Oh, yeah. So the winner of this match, folks, hold on. I'm gonna have to get to an updated draw on the... Oops, that's the men's. I want to hit the women's. Women's singles draw. So this is how it's looking. Iga's going to face Liu. We got Rebecca Peterson's going to face Wang Winner of this is going to face the winner of Erika Andreeva and Emma Navarro. So, ooh. Azarenka with a ripper of a return, and it's a clean winner. It's kind of weird. She returned it right up the middle, and it was a forehand. And Andreescu swung at it. It bounced, and I guess it bounced weird because she totally missed the ball. Kind of like what happened to Azarenka a few points ago, about 5 minutes ago, where she did a full swing and the ball like dipped under her racket. So it's love 30 now. Chop return on the serve there. Andreescu makes her way to the net, and then it's an attempted lob from Azarenka, but that was like 10, 15 feet long. So, yes, Covey, glad he got through. Shame about Medi, though. Yeah, it was definitely a bummer for him. Yeah, so opens up the draw now. Someone was saying, I think it was Ghost was talking about now it's opened some stuff up for Rublev. I'll have to take a look at the draw to see the pathways again. But Erika just broke 2 love. Kathy, great minds think alike. I was thinking that before I wrote the comment. Venus and Serena played Grand Slam finals, so that's certainly on a higher plane, but yes. Okay, Bianca looking good here. After going down love 30, she gets a point on her serve. 15-30 now. Okay, first serve is good. Backhand return. And then the second shot from Azarenka is a forehand that goes haywire. It was actually a shank, folks. I'm saying I'd love Monfils to win, but he has his work cut out with Baez. Yeah, Baez is really good on clay. Monfils hasn't been playing too much, although he has been getting some matches under his belt. I would expect Baez to win, but I want Monfils to win just because I just love his energy and, he's at home. Covey, it almost seemed like it was Federer beating Medvedev with Thiago's face so similar to Fed's, and his forehands were pretty similar. Yeah, he was completely crushing the ball. I couldn't believe it. Like, you see some guys do that, but to see him do it in big points and in the match, I was just like, wow, this guy's redlining right now. So yeah, crazy. Yes, Ems, that would be super. Bill, just noticed you. Not surprised you're here for your Canadian girl. Yes, Nahil was saying that too today, talking about the Federer comment. Ems, hey Gary, I would love Monfils to win. Ems, guys and gals, I have a Zoom meeting in 7 minutes, so I'm out. See everyone again tomorrow. Have a great meeting, Gary. All right, so a call was made out as the umpire comes down from his chair, and it looks like, and it matches Eagle Eye or Hawkeye, and that sets up. Ooh, just barely. Yeah, they called it in, but then it was overruled. So it's a breakpoint opportunity for Azarenka. Backhand return. Forehand is a moonball from Andreescu. Now backhand Azarenka. Backhand slice Andreescu. Off the line, and it skids. And then Azarenka pushes that up the line, and it was called in. And then it was overruled. So we're back to deuce. Azarenka is not arguing, which is surprising because I actually thought that was kind of closer than it looked. And she's been on it with arguing calls a lot lately. But alas, doesn't matter. Bye, Gary. Have fun, says Kathy. Andreescu, nice serve. Forehand return. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. All cross court here. Now up the line from Azarenka. Andreescu is calling it out. It was called in. I think it might have hit the line. The umpire has come out. Oh, and now umpire is calling it out. Now Azarenka's leaning on the net, and she's again discussing the issue. No, was it? Oh my gosh, the Hawkeye had it out by like less than a millimeter. That was so. The good thing is in like the last 5 or 6 calls, all of them have agreed with Hawkeye. Whether Hawkeye is 1,000% accurate, who knows? But that's good to know. Anyway, 6-minute game. Andreescu now has a game point. Okay. Oh, nice serve out wide. The return was a high one that landed. It was about to land just on the other side of the net, but Andreescu, no chances as she hits a swinging volley winner and consolidates for a 3-1 lead. Bill saying, hey, Gary, trying to work with GTL on my laptop and the match on my phone. Not a lot of work getting done. Kat, by the way, I saw a huge snake today while doing my cardio steps in the park. It was gorgeous. Wow, that sentence ended way different than how I thought when I read the beginning, because I would be scared. I have seen a snake once or twice, not in Vancouver, once in Colorado when I was visiting a buddy. But we were like far enough away where it wasn't like scary, but snakes are definitely freak me out. Spiders and stuff, I'm okay with. Insects, not too bad if they're not too big. But snakes are a little too crazy. Oops, Bill, I have stuff to do and not much progress. Bill, how I know that feeling. Later, pal. Good juggling. I wanted to scream in work today, not being able to watch the matches. I guess you can't watch on like on your cell phone or something, kind of hidden behind a desk or something. The ump is getting them right, at least. Yeah, I agree with you there, Bill. It's good when they are. I got video of one. Kathy, are you into snakes? I know you're into reptiles, of course, but are snakes one of the reptiles you love? Would be interested to know that. I saw 2 while mowing the lawn the other day. Wow. AM says Max. Oh, Azarenka with a beautiful backhand lands very deep, and it's a winner. So Azarenka 30-15 on her serve. The crowd is going to be crazy for Monfils. Hey, Bill, says Ems. Sasha, our Ukrainian Fred, says Andreescu. Erica consolidated the break. Okay. Oh, Azarenka with a cross-court forehand on her second shot. And beautiful +1 cross-court there. And it is now 6 winners on the forehand side in this. 6 winners in this set. 9 for Andreescu. So double game point, Azarenka 40-15. We're an hour and 57 minutes into this one. Almost 2 hours in. Her serve is long. So second serve now for Azarenka. It's good. Backhand return. Now forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand on the run from Azarenka. And that goes long. Looks like she tried to do like a lob, noticing Andreescu was making her way to the net, but it was not a good one. Now 40-30. Still game point, though. It is nuts how slow this match is going. Iga would completed 2 matches in this time. Yeah, it does very slow pace, Snehill. I agree with you there. Very, very slow. Yeah, 2 hours in. And we're almost, we're about halfway through the third set. Nice serve up the tee, chop back return. Now inside out winner from Azarenka. Beauty for the hold. And now Andreescu is still up a break and will serve at 3-2 after the changeover. All right, folks. We're going to look at some upcoming matchups. All right. So tomorrow, this is what we are going to have. So round 2 action, French Open. On the men's side, we've got Carballes Baena against Carballes Baena versus Tsitsipas. We've got Fonini versus Kubler. Offner versus Korda. Schwartzman versus Nino Borges. We've got Sonego versus Ugo Humbert. Wawrinka versus Kokkinakis. That'll be they've had some drama and stuff. They've dated some of the same people. Arnaldi versus Shapovalov. We've got Griekspoor versus Hurkacz. We've got Batista Agut versus JP Juan Pablo Varillas. We've got Khachanov versus Albot. Khachanov dropped the first 2 sets in his first round and then wins 3 in a row. So gutsy performance. Moutet against Rublev. Alcaraz versus Taro Daniel. We've got Musetti versus Shevchenko. We've got Puig versus Nori. We've got Luca Van Asch versus Davidovich Fokina. And Djokovic versus Fucsovics. So there you go on the men's. Women's, we've got Hunters versus Svitolina, Mertens versus Osorio, Ostapenko versus Stearns, Georgie versus Pegula, Samsonova versus Pavlyuchenkova, Sharif versus Potapova, Mukova versus Pedroska, Putintseva versus Zhang. We have Vondrusova versus Kasatkina, Garcia versus Blinkova, Irani versus Begu, Shimanovic versus Sabalenka, a couple of Belarusians. We got Sloane Stephens versus Gracheva. We've got Magdalena Freck versus Rakimova. We've got Canadian Leila Annie Fernandez versus Towson. And we have Jean versus Avanesian. So there we have our women's and men's matchups for tomorrow. Stacked with just wall-to-wall tennis action as the first week of a major is and should be. Okay. Andreescu gets a lucky bounce off the net cord, takes the first point. And it's 15 love. Ooh, serve up the tee. Deep return from Azarenka, and then a moon ball from Bianca. Now Azarenka, backhand cross-court, backhand Andreescu, backhand Azarenka up the line, forehand Andreescu, forehand Azarenka, backhand Andreescu goes wide. 15 all. Andreescu is yelling to her box, about bounces. So maybe there's some divots or some markings on the clay that she's unhappy about, but hey, it's just a part of the game. You can't really do much. Or is it just me who thinks this match is even long for a 3-setter? I mean, I've seen women matches that are 3 sets that go 3 hours. So this one feels long, feels longer than it is. Oh, Andreescu makes her way to the net. A nice floater backhand from Azarenka, which should have been an easy put away, but Andreescu pushes that long. So Andreescu now 15-30, and she looks a little bit winded. Iga has Reba dreams. I mean, nightmares. I do copy, but my boss's room is right across from me, so eyes on me. That's too bad. Yeah, it's always fun to try and sneak in tennis at work. Covey, who will BB be playing in the final? That's a good question. Let's take a look here. Who will BB play in the final? So, Sabalenka. It's going to be Sabalenka, my friend. All right. A backhand return on the second serve from Azarenka is a winner up the line, and that sets up a couple of break points now. So, Andreescu, you got to be careful. I feel a lull energetically right now from Andreescu. Garcia, Blinkova, and Kasatkina Vondrusova should be good/great. Yeah, I hear you. I love when Korda joked that he was the worst athlete in his family. Yeah, I know, right? He's got like Grand Slam and major winners in different sports. Father won a major. Sisters won majors in golf. Oh, Andreescu with a beautiful backhand cross-court winner. Gutsy, too, as she made her way up to the net. Not to the net, up towards the net. Didn't need to get all the way as she hit the backhander winner there. I love them all. Snakes, so beneficial to environment. 99% are harmless. Interesting. Who did Kudermetova lose to? The answer to that question is... where was it? Schmidlova, the 18-year-old or maybe 19-year-old Russian who just finished her college career recently. I was surprised to see her out already. Yeah, for sure. Kudermetova lost to make room for Maddie for Madison Keys. LOL. Monfils coming alive now, says Ems. And that ball was, that was definitely out. The umpire came to take a look, but it was out by like 2 inches. So Andreescu staves off 2 break points and now has herself back at level 40 all, aka deuce. Cheers, Covey. Did you get a haircut? Looks good. No haircut. Just wearing a different hat today. But thank you. I'm glad you like it, my friend. I probably will be getting a haircut pretty soon, though. It's getting that around that time. Yes, he broke. Speaking about Monfils. Monfils playing? Yes, Slovakian. Schmidlova is Slovak. Oh, she's Slovakian. Really? Yes, you're right. She is Slovakian. My apologies. Oh, you know what? I was mixing her up with Diana Schneider. She is the Russian 18-year-old who just finished her college career in the U.S. My apologies. And thank you, Cap, for clarifying like that. Covey, yeah. So there you go, folks. I mixed up Schneider, the 18-year-old Russian, with Schmidlova, who's 28-year-old Slovakian. My apologies. Thank you guys in the chat for correcting me. Ale Monfils, let's go. Yes, Kumar, she's a tour veteran. Snahill there. Yeah, got it. Yeah, apologies, guys. It was the Schneider and the Schmidlova. It's the sh that got me confused. All right, this game is just never ending. We're back to deuce here at 3-2. Andreescu is up a break, looking to stay ahead of break. She'll do that with 2 straight points here. Good serve. Nice return up the middle, cross court, and then up the line winner on the +1 from Andreescu. It's a beauty and sets up another game point. Yeah, beautifully placed up the line. When she struck the ball, it was outside of the court. She angled it slightly inwards and lands right inside the line. Just over 6 minutes and a quarter, 6.25 minutes for this game. And Andreescu has another game point. Return up the middle, forehand Andreescu, forehand AZARENKA, forehand Andreescu, and that lands in the alleyway. So back to deuce. So a little bit of a heavyweight bout we're starting to feel like here, folks. I just cut my hair after growing it for 7 years, man. New beginnings. Well, hey, congratulations on that new beginning, the Compliment King. 7 years. That's crazy, man. Did you donate it to someone? Or did you just, do you do anything with that? Curious to know. Victoria will, with more big match experience, we'll see if that's ultimately a factor. Yeah, that's a good point. Todd King, wow, that's amazing, says Ems. Yeah, I agree. 7 years is a long time. All right, we got forehand AZARENKA and drop shot from Andreescu. AZARENKA pushed that up the line, but Andreescu with a volley, and she gets it. AZARENKA, she pushes it right back at AZARENKA. AZARENKA got a racket on it, but that went sideways. So Andreescu with another game point. That was a fun little point, though. Cat and mouse. Quick hands there from Andreescu. So Andreescu drop shot. AZARENKA comes up and tries to rip a forehand up the line, and Andreescu got a backhand volley on it. And then AZARENKA, as she was running, got her racket frame on it, but it went out. So here is BB, 7 minutes and 55 seconds into this game. It will definitely hit 8 minutes because that first serve goes into the net. Here we go. Game point, second serve at 3-2. Serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand Andreescu. Backhand AZARENKA. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand AZARENKA. Forehand as Andreescu. Forehand AZARENKA. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand AZARENKA up the line. And it's a winner. I thought Andreescu was going to have the legs to get over there, but she just didn't. And back to deuce. This game, I think we're nearing, 9 minutes now, maybe? Good pressure, constant pressure there. AZARENKA was on her toes the entire point. Just forehand. Every forehand, she stepped in just a little bit more. Andreescu's returns were coming a little bit shorter. and then she changed direction on the inside out. Great point there from Azarenka tactically. All right, good serve, backhand return. Now forehand, Andreescu lands deep, maybe skidded off the line. Azarenka thinks it might have been out. She's looking down and she's shaking her head. She's looking at the mark, but she's wiping the mark. So I think she, of course, agrees that it was in, but she just didn't think it was in the moment. 9 minutes and 20 seconds now into this game. Andreescu with yet another game point. First serve is long. Yeah, I was going to say late call, but it was long. Covey, inquiring minds will continue to ponder Twilight Zone music. Thanks, Ems. Big serve coming here, says Bill. Bill's a big BB fan. And Azarenka tries a defensive lob. And it goes long. Again, she's looking at the mark, thinking that Andreescu's shot was pretty close. But she's not arguing anything. Maybe she's just disappointed. Anyways, that shot from Azarenka, that lob that I was mentioning, went long. And it is a big hold from Andreescu. Almost 10-minute long game. But she does make it through. So the Canadian now just 2 games away from a date with either Erica Andreeva or Emma Navarro in round 2. Actually, let's take a look here to see. Is that match still going on? Yes, it is. So it's 1 set apiece. Oh, gosh, it's as even as can be. Andreeva Navarro. It's 1 set apiece, 3 games apiece. 30 points each, or 30 all. Oh, actually, looks like Navarro has just set up a break point. So it's now break point for Navarro. Could be a pretty big moment in that match. Second serve coming up for Azarenka. She's down love 15. Second serve is good. Backhand return. Now backhand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu skipped off the line, and then it goes off the frame of Azarenka. And Azarenka is like, the ball went long, and now she's starting to get a little Ostapenko-y in that every time there's a close call, she's contesting it. She's having some pretty negative self-talk right now, little bit aggressively wiped her face and then threw the towel back down. But she's not arguing the call. I think she's more mad that it skidded off the line than anything. That's my guess, because she's not actually, oh my God, she's literally self-talking her way until she tossed for the first serve. Like from the towel, she was self-talk until she literally tossed the ball for the serve. I've never seen someone keep the self-talk going that long. Mulphy's broken straight back. Damn it, says Snahill. Okay, here is Azarenka, 15-30. Didn't like the toss. 2 hours, 12 minutes into this one, folks. First serve into the net. Here comes a second. Nice. Backhand return. The serve was good. Backhand return. Now forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand chop from Azarenka. Bianca, she tries to chop it back and make a net approach. But the chop, I think she was thinking about the shot after the chop because her chop went into the net. As a hockey player, I used to have every once in a while, sometimes you'd be like one-on-one against the last defensive player that you're against. And sometimes you're thinking about what move you're going to do on the goalie once you get the breakaway that you forget to actually go around the defenseman. That's kind of looked like what she just did there. She was thinking about the shot after the one that she missed. Nice serve to the forehand of Andreescu, and that goes wide into the alley. Azarenka now 40-30 in its game point. I mean, if I was Bianca, man, this would be a huge, I mean, it's at 30 all, she really should have tried to put that pressure, because if she wins this game, she'd have a chance to serve out the match. And she still has a chance here. Second serve now. It's still 40-30, game point Azarenka, but second serve. If Andreescu can get 1 point here, could really put some interesting pressure now. Serve is good. Now, backhand from Azarenka goes off the tape, bounces high, lands in, and Bianca with the forehand up the line. Now she's at the net, and a beautiful lob over her from Azarenka. Desperation in a huge moment. Nicely done, and a big hold. for Azarenka. So here, let's give her some button love.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
All right, folks. So just a little update on the 3 remaining matches on the women's side. Of course, this one is one of them. The other 2. So Andreeva now, Erica Andreeva. She is down 4-3 in the final set. She's down a break, though. So right now, Navarro is serving at 4-3, and she's up 40-15. So if Navarro gets one of the next 2 points, she will have consolidated the break. Martic versus Shelby Rogers. We have Petra Martic is serving for the match. It is 1 set apiece, and we're 5-2 in the 3rd set. Petra Martic is serving. She just took the first point, 15-love. So she's 3 points away from a spot into the second round. Also, on the men's side, there's still 2 matches going on. We have Hanfmann is up 4-3 on serve in set number 4. He's up 2-1 over Thiago Monteiro. So Hanfmann is just 2 games away from a spot in the second round. And then Monfils is up 5-3. It's actually set point right now in set number 2, but he lost the first set. Okay, here we go. Andreescu, second serve to kick off game number 8. Is good. Azarenka with a beautiful forehand on her second shot. Wrong footing Bianca Andreescu, and it is love 15. So we are getting close to the business end, folks, because Azarenka, she's under a little bit of pressure. She's been down a break for virtually this whole set, and it's been the same all the way through. Ooh, a beautiful ace from Bianca out wide, 15 all. I think we can all use a good self-talking to. Monfils broke again, says Kathy. Monfils has leveled it, folks. It is now 1 set apiece over on the night match. And Andreeva now serving to stay in the tournament. She's down 3-5 in the 3rd set. She's serving. Bianca with a beautiful serve out wide, and then the +1 inside-out forehand to the other side, and it's 30-15. So that was a very strong point from Andreescu. Martic now has 2 match points, 40-15 for Petra Martic. She's up 5-2 in the 3rd set. She's up 40-15. She has 2 match points. She is serving. Andreeva, as I mentioned, she's serving to stay in the match. She's down 3-5 in the 3rd set, but she's up 40-love. Andreescu, another +1 winner, and it's 40-15 here for Andreescu. Petra Martic, folks, has just completed the match. So Martic has beaten Shelby Rogers. And so there you go. Matches are ending every second now. 3 set points, saying Kathy. Oh, I believe that was for Monfils. Yeah, Monfils serving for the set. So there you go. He ended up taking it. All right, Andreescu, first serve at 40-15 is long. 2 hours and 18 minutes into this match. Those are my numbers, 218, because I was born on February 18th. So whenever I see 218, it gives me a little smile. All right, here we go. Nice little backhand to backhand from Azarenka. Now forehand Bianca. Backhand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. Backhand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. And it's a winner! A clean winner from Andreescu. A little roar afterwards. She holds, and it is 5-3 for the Canadian. Azarenka now will serve to stay in this tournament. Huge turnaround for Bianca Andreescu, and I think she deserves a button.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh,
All right, everyone. Hey, folks, please do give a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. That way you can be notified as to when all of our videos will be going live. You can jump in, you can comment on the streams. We love watching tennis with fellow tennis fans from around the world, and we want to say thank you to everyone who has already given some support to the channel. We really appreciate each and every one of you. All right, folks, so Azarenka serving to stay in the match. Second serve is good, I should say. First serve was long. Now we got forehand Azarenka, backhand chop Andreescu, but that goes into the net. 15-love Azarenka. All right, folks, the other match, Andreeva did hold, so now Navarro is serving for the match. She is up 5-4, serving at 15-love, so 3 points away. Winner of that match will face the winner of this match. So pretty fitting that looks like they might be ending within a few minutes of each other. Okay. Here's Azarenka. Nope, didn't like the toss. Waiting for another toss. Nice serve up the middle, and the return just long from Andreescu. So 30-love for Azarenka. Whatever people may say, I have belief in Monfils that he can come through this match, especially with his home crowd, even though it is difficult. Big old, says Todd. He took the second set. 218.81. That is correct, my friend. That's another reason why the 8-1 specifically are like numbers for me. BB's played better since taking her clay bath earlier. Yeah, that's true, actually. Totally. Yeah, like there was a moment where she kind of got wrong-footed there. Azarenka, Bianca defensive lob. It was really short, and Azarenka just swinging volleyed that into the space that was previously occupied by Bianca. Oh, whew. Man, the yawns are fast and furious. All right, 40-love Azarenka. First serve is long. Here's a second. All right, folks, double match point for Navarro over Erika Andreeva. It's 40-15. So the American trying to take out the Russian. And it's a double fault from Azarenka as her ball goes off the tape and out. $40-15 here. Azarenka. I'm just got my eye on this Andreeva Navarro scoreline. Still 40. Oh, it's over. Navarro has beaten Erika Andreeva. So the winner of this match will face Navarro. And Azarenka forces Bianca to go backhand into the net. Azarenka holds, and now Bianca Andreescu will have a chance to serve for the match. She is up 5-4, and after this break, she will feel the nerves of what it's like to try to serve out against a former world number one and multiple Grand Slam champion, Vika Azarenka. Bianca looking very calm, having some water, and then one of those, I don't know, it's one of those little packets that looks like there's probably like baby food in there, like it's probably not baby food, but it looks like it. It's kind of something squishy. Thinks I have made the wrong prediction. Hey, I picked Azarenka in 3. So I think, Cedric, did you say in 2 or 3, was it? But yeah, anyways, let's see what happens. So that's why we got to play the matches. Oh, the sky just looks gorgeous. And it's going from like this very faint pink to like a lavender to a deep purple from left to right. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful Parisian sky. All right, 2 hours, 23 minutes into this match. And this is the first chance anyone has had to serve it out. Andreescu has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tennis balls on her racket. She chooses one. She gives 3 to one ball boy and 2 to the other. Serving for the match is the Canadian, folks, Bianca Andreescu. You had it in 3. Well, it's not bad. And it's not over. Okay. Forehand from Bianca. Backhand Azarenka goes into the net. 15-love. Woo! I'm starting to feel the nerves, folks. Covey, imagine Rune versus a close to his best Monfils if he wins. What a mouth-watering clash that would be. Honestly, I think like 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, yes. Now I feel like Rune will be a pretty heavy favorite, but I do agree that it would be a really good, it would be a mouth-watering match. Ooh, Azarenka hit a forehand up the line, and I actually thought it was in. She thought it was in, but it was called out. And Andreescu now has a 30-love lead. But yeah, Snehal, I think you're right. It'll be a good match, for sure. It'll be a good match. And you never know. I mean, the French crowd, when I pick draws, I often choose home players a lot more than if they were playing somewhere else because the crowd has such a huge factor. Look at Nicolas Jarry winning the tournament in Chile earlier this year. Nice serve out wide, and the return is wide as well. And we have 3 match points for the Canadian.
Match point.
What a cool little graphic. I just wanted to play that for the sake of it. All right, triple match point. Oh, Canada. Will it happen? Let's see. Your serve is long. Okay. Second serve here on match point is good. Backhand return is good. Backhand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka inside out. And she wrong foots Bianca Andreescu and erases the first match point. However, still 2 more.
Match point.
There we go. Nice serve up the tee. Return. Ooh, and then the +1 from Bianca goes into the net. Covey Rune lost a set and struggled against Eubank. So, yeah, but I mean, Monfils, he's only played, what, 2, 3, 4 tournaments? I mean, let's say, I'm making a guess, but Monfils has played like 10 matches this year. He's been injured for most of the year. He's jumping into a best-of-5 against a guy who's just been a machine. I see Rune as a heavy favorite for sure. Okay. Oh, by the way.
Match point.
Third match point. Return is good. Backhand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Forehand Andreescu. Forehand Azarenka. Backhand Andreescu. Just wide. And we are back to deuce. 3 match points saved on the return from Azarenka. Could this be a huge turning point of the match? Let's find out, folks. By the way, please do give this video a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet. That way you can be notified whenever we have new videos coming up. Hello, Lewis. Lewis saying, hello, production. How are you, my friend? Great to have you in here. RIP my Victoria into prediction. Oh, and at deuce, the serve is good up the middle, and the return goes wide. This sets up a 4th match point.
Match point.
Okay. What is going on with the comeback plans? He lacerated his foot. His mom got robbed at gunpoint, got her car stolen. He raced out to go help her out and cut his foot on something. He doesn't even know what he cut it on. But his conditioning and his comeback from the injury apparently was up to 100%. So it was a bummer. Second serve is good. Oh, and it ends up being an accidental drop shot. Azarenka, and it's a winner. Azarenka just got her racket on it, I think she was just desperation trying to get the racket on it, and it just ended up going really short. And it was a beautiful inadvertent drop shot. Bianca raced to it, but missed it by an inch. And Azarenka fist pumps. She has erased 4 match points, folks. How crazy is this? Okay, back to deuce. First serve is good. Return, it lands in the alley just like last time. The exact same pattern. Serve out wide. Return lands in the alley. And now, match point numero 5.
Match point.
I should say in French, numéro 5, because we are, of course, in Paris. Well, they are. All right, here we go. 5th match point for Bianca. Serve is good. Backhand return is good. Backhand Andreescu. And then the backhand from Azarenka hits the tape and then lands on her own side. Andreescu wins it 6-2, 3-6. Sorry, 2-6, 6-3, 6-4. So Andreescu was down a set, and she was down 1-3 in the second set. She rattles off 5 straight games in set number 2 to win it. And then she takes the last set 6-4. Huge victory. Just her second top 20 victory on clay in a completed match in her career. So Navarro, the American, will face Bianca Andreescu, the Canadian, in round number 2 as Vika Azarenka bows out in round number 1. So there we have it, folks. Andreescu proving me wrong. I had Azarenka in 3 sets. And my reasoning for that is Andreescu hadn't won a match since she had that ankle injury in Miami. And I'm glad that she's looking good. It didn't really, she actually took a fall in this match, got up. And as Bill noticed that she actually had more fire in her game, more juice, more energy after the fall that she took. So let's give a little bit of love to the Canadian, Bianca Andreescu. Play the button, then we'll come back and wrap up the stream.
Coming to the rescue. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu. Ooh, Bianca Andreescu.
All right, folks. So Bianca Andreescu is going to face Emma Navarro of the United States in the next round. So there you have it. And with that, all of the first round on the women's side is officially done. There's only a couple live matches left for the day. Let's get you to them right now. The live matches go like this. We've got Hanfman is up 2-1, and they're 5-all in the third set against Thiago Monteiro of Brazil. And Monfils 1 set apiece against Sebastian Baez. Monfils is up a break early in set number 2. He's up 1. He just took the consolidated. So 2-love. He's no. They're tied at 1 set each, and he's up a break, is Gael Monfils. So 2 more matches, and then that will complete all of round 1 in France. All right, folks, so that's going to do it for me. I will be doing more matches, of course. I'm going to run through the comments real quick. Ted Nervander saying, great comeback win by Bianca. I agree with you. It definitely was. Cheers to both. How many more will Azarenka play? Good question. Not really sure, but hopefully a few. Good job, Covey. Until next time, take care. Todd, thank you very much for your contributions. Bill as well. Nice call, Covey. Thank you very much, Bill. Our girl from Canada made it through. How about it? Max saying, thank you, Covey. You're very welcome, Max. Hope you're having a good day in Las Vegas. Always nice to have you in the chat. Cedric Lopez, thanks, Covey. Cheers, Bianca. Thank you as well, Cedric. And Compliment King. Snail, my man from Mumbai. Thank you, buddy. Let's hope we get to see that Monfils versus Runa match. And Cap saying BB rose to the occasion. Yeah, she really did. I was very, very happy to see that effort from Bianca Andreescu. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. My name is Covey. I am in Vancouver, where it is 1:05 p.m. in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching this match with me. I will be doing a whole bunch more as this French Open continues. But until then, see you all real soon. Peace.